Hello students, welcome to Tunga online classes. In the last class, we are discussing the weighted aggregative price index number. In this class, we shall discuss weighted average of price relatives method. Weighted average of weighted average of price relative index number. Here, the weighted average of price relative index number. Here, the appropriate weights are assigned to the various items. Here, the various items. Here, the appropriate means suitable weights are assigned to the various items, and the weighted average of price relatives is calculated. The weighted average of price relatives is calculated. Here, the totally two types of averages are there. One is arithmetic mean and another one is geometric mean. Here, the first one is weighted arithmetic mean index number is weighted arithmetic mean. A means arithmetic mean. Weighted arithmetic mean index number is here it is denoted by P01. Okay, price index number is denoted by P01. That is equal to sum of WP divided by sum of W. P01 equal to sum of WP by sum of W. Here the W is nothing but weight and P is the price relative. Here the appropriate weights are assigned to the every items, various items. Appropriate here the W is a weight. Here price with respect to weights are assigned to the weighted average of price relatives index number. Okay, here P is a price relative. It can be calculated as P equal to P1 by P0 into 100. Okay, it is a weighted index number. The next one is weighted geometric mean index number is P01 equal to, here we are using geometric mean means we have to use antilog of sum of W log P by sum of W. P01 equal to antilog of sum of W log P by sum of W. Here you have to multiply W into log P. First you have to find log P values, you have to find logarithm values. Afterwards you have to multiply W into log P. The next you want sum of weights, sum of W. Okay, it is a geometric mean, weighted geometric mean. In unweighted geometric mean, we are using P, arithmetic mean is P01 equal to sum of P by N, only sum of P by N. Okay, because their weights are not assigned to the various items. We are using only prices. Therefore, you have to put sum of P by N. In geometric mean, P01 equal to antilog of sum of log P by N. We are using only log P, not W, because the weights are not assigned to the various items. Okay, it is about the weighted average of price relative index number. Okay, next we shall calculate the problems based on weighted aggregative price index number and weighted average of relatives index number. Here problem number 4. The problem number 4, calculate Laspers, Passes, Marshall Edgeworth, Darvish, Bowles and Fisher's index number. Here they are given items 2004, 2008. Okay, here items A, B, C, D. Here 2004 price, 2004 quantity, 2008 price, and 2008 quantity. Here 2004 is a base year and 2008 is a current year. Here base year is denoted by 0 and current year is denoted by 1. Here base year price is denoted by P naught, base year quantity is denoted by Q naught, and again the current year price is denoted by P1 and current year quantity is denoted by Q1. P1 and Q1. Here solution. Fourth solution. Here we have to write down items under targeting, that is P naught and Q naught. P naught, Q naught. Next one is P1, Q1. Okay, here items are A, B, C, D. Items are A, B, C, D. Okay, you have to write the values P naught, Q naught, P1, Q1 values. P naught value can 4, 5, 6, 16, 100, 70, 60. P1, 12, 5, 6, 6. Q1 value 60, 90, 80, and 40. Right? 40. Okay, here first we have to find last class index number, price index number. The first one is last class price index number. Last class price index number. We have to apply the formula, that is it is denoted by P naught 1 L, last class price index number, that is equal to sum of P1 Q naught by sum of P naught Q naught into 100. Here the last class price index number deals with the base year quantities. It deals with the base year quantities, that is P1 Q naught and P naught Q naught. Okay, here we have to multiply sum of, we want sum of P1 Q naught. Here we have to multiply P1 into Q naught and P naught into Q naught. P naught into Q naught. Here P1 into Q naught. First we have to multiply P1 into Q naught. That is P1 value is 12 and Q naught value is 60. 12 into 60, then we get 720. The next 100 into 5, 500. 7 into 6, 420. The next 6 into 16 into 6, 316. The sum of P1 Q naught is 720 plus 500 plus 420 plus 360 is 2000. Sum of P1 Q naught is 2000. The next we have to multiply P naught into Q naught. This into this. 60 into 10, 600. 10 into 4, 400. 7 into 70 into 50, 350. 60 into 6, 360. Sum of P1 Q naught is, it is 1000, 1350 plus 360 is 1710. 1710. Have to substitute the values. Sum of P1 Q naught is 2000 divided by sum of P1 Q naught is 1710 into 100. That is 2000 divided by 1710 into 1000 is into 100 is 116.95. 116.95. It is a last class price index number. Okay. Next, how to calculate pass size. Second one, that is how to apply formula P naught 1 passes price index number, that is equal to sum of P1 Q0 by sum of P1 Q1 by sum of P0 Q1 into 100. Here passes price index number is with the current air quantity, sum of P1 Q1 by sum of P0 Q1 into 100. Here we have to multiply sum of P1 Q1 and sum of P0 Q1. We have to find first one P1 into Q1. We have to multiply P1 into Q1. This into this. Okay, 12 into 6. That is 720. The next 5 into 90 is 450. Okay, 6 into 80 is 480. 6 into 40 is 240. Then the sum of P1 Q1 is 720 plus 450 plus 480 plus 240 is 1890. 1890. Next, last one, we have to multiply P0 into Q1. P0 into Q1. P0 value is 10 and Q1 value is 60. 10 into 60 is 600. The next 4 into 90 is 360. 5 into 80 is 400. 6 into 40 is 240. Okay, it is 600 plus 400 is 1000 plus 1000 into 240 plus 360 is 1600. It is 1600. Here you have to substitute the values, then we get passage index number. Here sum of P1 Q1 is 1890 divided by sum of P0 Q1 is 1600 into 100. Then we get 1890 divided by 1600 into 100 is 118.125. 118.125. It is a passage price index number. Passage price index number is what? 118.125. Okay. Next, we shall find Marshall-Edwards price index number. Third one, Marshall-Edwards price index number. P means price index number. That is equal to P01 ME equal to. It is the here the averages are both base year and current air quantities. That is sum of P1 Q0 plus sum of P1 Q1 divided by sum of P0 Q0 plus sum of P0 Q1 into 100. Have to multiply, that is we have to substitute the values. Sum of P1 Q0 is 2000 plus sum of P0 Q0 is sum of P1 Q1 is 1890 divided by sum of P0 Q0 is 1710 plus sum of P0 Q1 is 1600 into 100. That is 2000 plus 1890 is 3890 divided by 1710 plus 1600 is 3310 into 100. Then we get 3890 divided by 3310 is 1.1752 into 100. Then we get 117.52. 117.52. It It is a Marshall-Edgeworth price index number. Marshall-Edgeworth price index number. Here you have to take formalize sum of here the weights are assigned both base and entire quantity. That is sum of Q1 Q0 plus sum of P1 Q1 numerator and denominator sum of P0 Q0 plus sum of P0 Q1 into 100. Then substitute the values. Then we get Marshall-Edgeworth index number. Okay, the next one is Bowles. Fourth one, Bowles price index number. Bowles price index number. Here, you have to apply formula, that is P01 dB, that is the Darvish-Bowles equal to, it is the arithmetic mean of last pass and passes. You have to apply direct formula, that is 1 by 2 into P01 L plus P01 P, not into 100. Okay, already calculate what values into 100 use manangilla. That is P01 dB equal to 1 by 2 into P01 L plus P01 P. It is the arithmetic mean of last pass and passes. Here 1 by 2 into P01 L value is what? 116.95 plus P01 P value is 118.25 and simplify 116.95 plus 118.25 is 235.2 divided by 2 is 117.6. It is Darvish-Bowles price index number. Darvish-Bowles price index number is 117.116.6. You have to apply direct formula. Okay. Next, another one you have to use, that is 1 by 2 into sum of P1 Q0 divided by sum of P0 Q0 plus sum of P1 Q1 by sum of P0 Q1 divided by sum of P0 Q1. Okay, here or another method, fourth or another method, that is P01 dB equal to 1 by 2 into sum of P1 Q0 by sum of P0 Q0 plus sum of P1 Q1 by sum of P0 Q1 into 100. Here it is the arithmetic mean of last pass. That is last pass index number plus passage index number. Okay, here that is also the values 1 by 2 into sum of P1 Q0 is 2000, sum of P0 Q0 is 170 plus sum of P1 Q1 is 1890 plus divided by sum of P0 Q0 is 1600 into 100. Simplify 1 by 2 into 2000 divided by 1710 is 1.1695 plus 1890 divided by 600 is 1.8125. 1.8125 into 100, that is equal to 1 by 2 into 1.1695 plus 1.8125 is 2.3550. 2.3507 into 100. Then we get divided by 2 is 1.17 into 100 is 117.6. That is P01 dB. Now both the methods will get the same answer. Better you have to use this method only, direct method. You have to apply this formula only. Okay, it is a Darvish-Bowles price index number. Okay, the next concept is last index number is Fisher's price index number. You have to find Fisher's. Here is swift on P01 F equal to under root of P01 L into P01 P. Here under root of P01 L is what? 116.95 into P01 P is 118.25. 118.25. It is under root of 116.95 into 118.25 is under root of 13829.3375. Okay, under root of this is 117.59. 117.59. It is P01 F. Fisher's index number. It is the geometric mean of last pairs and passage index number. Geometric mean means you have to use under root of, that is P01 L into P01 P. Then you have to substitute P01 L value and P01 P value. Then you get 117.59. Okay. Otherwise, you have to use another method. Another method, that is or P01 F equal to under root of sum of P1 Q0 by sum of P0 Q0 into sum of P1 Q0 by sum of P0 Q0 into 100. Sorry, sum of P0 Q0. Have to substitute the values. Sum of P1 Q0 is 2000 divided by 1710 into 1890 divided by 1600 into 100. Here under root of 2000 divided by 1710 is 1.1695. 1.1615. The next 1890 divided by 1600 is 1.8125 into 100. Then later 1.1695 into 1.8125 is 2.1197 into 100. Without under root is, okay, here 2000 divided by 170, then we get 117.59. 117.59, that is P01 F. Okay, P01 L into P01 P. Here 1.1695 into 1.8125 is 2.11 without under root is, okay. Next, here both the methods will get the same answer. Okay, it is about last pairs, passage, Marshall-Ertler, Darvish, Lewis, and Fisher's price index number. Okay, it is about it is a 10 marks question, very very important. In 10 marks question, they are asking only to calculate last pairs price index number and Fisher's price index number. Any two, not all. They are asking only two questions. It will be last pairs, passage, Darvish, Marshall, or Fisher's price index number. It is a 10 marks question, very very important question. Okay, the next problem. Problem number 5. Problem number 5. Calculate last pairs price index number for the following data. Give your conclusion. Right? Give your conclusion. Calculate last pairs price index number for the following data and give your conclusion. Here they are given items price in 2004, price in 2006, and expenditure in 2004. Okay, here here they are given 2 years, 2004 and 2006. Okay, here 2004 is a base year and 2006 is a current year. 2006 is a current year. Here the base year price is items, first we write items. The next base year price is denoted by P naught and current year price is denoted by P1. First we write items A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. With respect to P naught values 5, 4, 6, 8, 2. P1 values 7, 3, 8, 10, 1. Okay. Here they are given expenditure in 2004. Here the expenditure is also called as value. Here expenditure equal to price multiplied by quantity. Expenditure is equal to what? Price multiplied by quantity. Expenditure is also called as value index number. The expenditure is also called as value. That is price multiplied by quantity. Okay. Here they are given expenditure in 2004. Here expenditure is denoted by V. Expenditure is denoted by V because value index number is denoted by V. Here expenditure equal to value index number. Here expenditure in 2004. 2004 is a base year. Means here they are given V naught value. They are given V naught value. That is equal to, okay, here expenditure is what? Price multiplied by quantity. That is P into Q. Here they are given base year expenditure means here both the sides will take P naught into Q naught. P naught into Q naught. Expenditure in 2004 is denoted by V naught equal to P naught into Q naught. Expenditure is nothing but price multiplied by quantity. Suppose here they are given base year expenditure means V naught equal to P naught into Q naught. Suppose they are given current year expenditure, then you have to take V1 equal to P1 into Q1. Okay. Here current year price into current year quantities. Here they are given base year means you have to take base year price into base year quantity. Okay. Here calculate last class price index number. Okay. Here last class price index number. Last class price index number. That is apply formula. P naught 1 L is sum of P1 Q naught divided by sum of P naught Q naught into. Okay, yes sir. Here there are Q1 and Q naught values. Okay. Next P1 Q naught value. Here Q naught value is not given. First I write expenditure in 2004 values 30, 16, 48, 72 and 4. Here they are not given Q naught values. You have to find Q naught values. Then how to calculate Q naught value? Here Q naught equal to P naught by P naught. P naught by P naught. Okay, here see here expenditure quantity equal to here quantity equal to expenditure by price. Expenditure by price. Quantity equal to expenditure by price. That is P naught by P naught. Okay, you have to solve the first. You have to find Q naught values. P naught by P naught. P naught value is what? 30. Okay. P naught value is 30 and P naught value is what? 5. 30 divided by 5 is 6. 60 divided by 4 is 4. 48 divided by 6, 8. 72 divided by 8, 9. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay. Here we want sum of P1 into Q naught value. Here you have to multiply P1 into Q naught. P1 into Q naught. Here P1 value is what? 7 and Q naught value is what? 6. 7 6 42. next second 3 4s are okay. P1 value is 3 and P0 value is 4. 3 4s are 12, 8 8s are 64, 10 9s are 90 and 1 2s are 2. The sum of P1 P0 is 42 plus 12 plus 64 plus 90 plus 2 is 210. The sum of P1 P0 is 2. Okay, next P1 sum of P1 Q0. Sorry, P0 into Q0. Okay, here they are given already P0 into Q0, that is basic expenditure, that is P0 equal to P0 Q0. Here no need to calculate P0 and Q0 values because they are already given P0 into Q1 expenditure. Basic expenditure means basic prices are already given, that is price multiplied by quantities are already given, that is P0 Q0 is you have to add all these values. 30 plus 16 is 46. 46 plus 48 plus 72 plus 4 is 170. Then substitute the values. Here P1 Q0 is 210, P0 Q0 is 170 into 100. Then we get 210 divided by 170 into 100 is 123.52. 123.52. It is last price index number. Last price index number is 123.52. Yes, what it is a last price index number. Okay, suppose if they are given their current year expenditure, then it is equal to P1 equal to P1 into Q1. Q1 values. And how to calculate Q1 values? That is P1 by P1. That is Q1 equal to P1 by P1. Then we will get Q1 value. Okay. The remaining problems we will discuss in the next class. Okay. Thank you.